Welcome to the Jones Review.
Welcome, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Jones Review. This is B. Jones coming at you in the latest in entertainment news. Everyone better buckle up because it's going to be another awesome episode. On today's episode, I have my father here today on this very special episode.
Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Jones.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys inviting me, and I appreciate you having the time to listen to what an old man has to say.
There's just a tad bit of gray, man.
Yeah, it's enough. But yeah. All right, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too, Dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But, we're going to be talking about a lot of content today. We'll be talking about Wrath of Man, and we'll be talking about Space Jam 2 and Gunpowder Milkshake. But also, I like to say the views and opinions of the Jones Review do not reflect the views and opinions of the WWSU Radio, Wright State University, nor their entities. And you are listening to the Jones Review on 106.9 FM, Dayton's Right Choice. And we're also streaming on YouTube. So I hope you guys stay tuned for more of the Jones Review. So let's start off with Space Jam 2.
Wait. Before we even start off, okay. I'm a proud father. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
And I want to take all the credit. Well, I can't take all the credit.
No, you can take all the credit.
No. Because your beautiful mother deserves credit. But see, I got this kid involved in video games and the superhero universe when he was in elementary school. And I remember, what was it? Spider-Man,
and then Spider-Man 2.
Was the first Marvel movie that came out?
I think it was Blade. It was supposed to be.
I'm not. Spider-Man's one of the earliest ones I know.
Well, I remember it was either Spider-Man or it was Iron Man. And I remember that I got him out of school early. And we went to the first showing of that. We went to the Dayton South.
Oh, yeah, for Iron Man?
Yeah, for Iron Man. Yeah. And
yeah, I remember that.
That kid, he'll always be a kid.
Yeah, in your eyes, right?
Yeah, he's been hooked on it ever since.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been amazing to listen to your shows and how you are so intelligent with your knowledge of all this stuff, of the movies, of the production, of the directors, of all this. So I'm proud. And I wanted to say that, your mother is definitely proud too. And we couldn't be happier. So what I want you to do is pursue your dreams.
That's the plan.
Just pursue your dreams, okay? Yeah. Hey, look, my dad wanted me to be a doctor or a lawyer.
Oh, wow.
Pretty high expectations.
Very high expectations. Thank God that one of his sons became that lawyer. But no, it didn't work for me. But yeah, we're very proud of you. We're all proud of you.
I gotta say, I'm a proud producer, man.
Yeah,
proud producer and friend, man.
Scotty, you've definitely been awesome to Bailey. I've enjoyed listening to you. I've enjoyed you getting involved in the content, and I also I'm thankful of the opportunity that you've given Bailey. So I just wanted to let you know that I appreciate both of you.
Oh man, Bailey's my homie. I love this dude. Obviously, if I didn't think he was good enough, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
right?
pretty much. Yeah.
But no, Bailey, like I told your father before right when he got here, I was extremely surprised with how professional you were, how organized you were with the show. And like you said, all the knowledge you had on this stuff. You were having like sports talks, talks with your show, how I have my sports talks, just super in depth, extremely prepared, everything. And I mean, obviously, I'm not as proud as your dad. He's seen you for 20, 21 years, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I love doing your show. I love you, man. You're awesome.
I love you too, Scotty.
But let's go ahead and get on with the show. Get all the sweet stuff out of the way, right?
Hold on. So I got you guys something. Okay, I got you guys a present.
I'm excited.
Both
No
of you
way.
Presents.
No way.
So
Oh
That is-
my lord.
you guys see it?
That's epic. That is epic.
awesome.
Yeah, you see it. You see it.
For the ones listening on radio, he has a
Jones.
mug.
I got a Jones
That says
review
the
mug
Jones
for
review.
everyone. Oh my goodness! Wow.
And Scotty, this is for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
This is awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I wanted you guys to,
I'm gonna use this in the office. I'm gonna use it for my coffee.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you guys got that.
That's
Thank you so
perfect.
much, man. That's great.
So,
love
you know,
that.
because it's going to show where everything started. Because I believe that this has an opportunity to get so much bigger.
It will.
So,
You'll be my manager, and Scott will be my producer.
Yeah, man. I'll travel with you.
Yeah.
well, Florida, here we come.
Looks like I'm transferring. Sorry, right, State? No, I'm kidding. I'm staying here till I graduate. But no, thank you so much.
Right.
That's awesome. It's
Yeah,
a great gift.
No
Thank
problem.
That's
No
awesome.
problem. Glad to do it. Glad to do it. All right. So got the sappy stuff.
you. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, so you know how we be doing on the Jones review. We getting the reviews on and talk about certain topics and just
A
having
lot of cool
fun.
guests as well.
Yeah, a lot of
Great
cool guests.
guests.
Another great episode last week, and more great episodes to come. But this is a very special episode to me because I had my father on the show, so it means a lot to me.
And I've been very excited for him to come on
Yeah.
the show as well. I haven't
Yeah.
said it on air, but I've been anticipating this.
I don't know why you guys have been excited. I'm very boring.
I've never.
I'm
This is the
very-
first day
he's not-
I've met
I'm very
Mr.
boring,
He's
Jones.
not
very
boring.
mundane, But glad to be here. Let's roll into it, man.
All right,
Let's do
so let's start off with our first review of the Jones. Oh, before we start, you can participate by contacting this number at 937-775-5555, or you can participate within live chat. But yeah, let's move on to Space Jam 2. So, Dad, what are your thoughts on Space Jam 2 as like a movie?
Okay, I've heard a lot of critiques of Space Jam 2, and I think a lot of the critiques that they've been negative, and I think it's very unfair because you have to look at who this movie is geared towards. This movie is geared towards young children. It's not geared towards people that are your age and our age, my age, because we've known LeBron for years, and we've known what he's done in the NBA and things of that nature.
And we expect that kind of like
Yeah,
competitive mentality throughout the
Right.
whole movie, right?
right. And it's, I think it's unfair. I thought it was a pretty decent movie. It would be a decent movie I would love if I had little children. Love to take them to. It would be a great movie. But also, well, all I can say is that when it comes to LeBron's acting, he needs an acting coach really
Yeah,
bad.
really, really.
The
bad.
emotional scenes, he's not good at that.
Stick to
But-
basketball, right?
right? Yeah. Well, but he's branching out. But we're trying to compare this to the Space Jam with Michael Jordan, and that was a different era. And that movie is great in its own right. But I thought it was pretty decent.
I agree with everything you said. That I would say for Space Jam 2, I would say it's geared towards this generation more than the first Space Jam, of course, with your generation. And the first Space Jam was an instant classic, of course, and it'll still be a classic in my heart because Space Jam was a great movie, and Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny, all the other Looney Tunes. But in this Space Jam, you have LeBron James, and in this movie, he definitely needs an acting coach. But he was, I mean, of course, he could be like this in real life, but with his son, he was like, you gotta be focused on basketball. Basketball's everything. And because that was what he was all about for his life. And even with the Looney Tunes, he was like, we gotta get back in the game. Come on, Bugs. I was like, I can't stand this guy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I believe that he did play himself to a point because his true competitive spirit showed. For example, and I'm not trying to spoil it for you, Scotty. So
I'm trying not to spoil it
you know,
either.
close your ears or something like that.
I can. Just
But-
give me a hand signal when you're ready.
But when they were on the basketball court,
Mm-hmm.
how he said that when you're in between these lines,
Mm-hmm.
you are to take things seriously.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think honestly, having heard how LeBron James is, and having heard how he is with his teammates, and the drive that he has.
Okay.
The
I
drive-
didn't know you were ready yet. That's like the most childish thing I've
Yeah.
ever done on air. And we're on camera too, so everyone's just like, "Thanks, I get doing."
But I can believe that that's him. I can believe that's him.
Right.
So, yeah, but it's a good movie for young kids.
For young kids.
Let's all remember that.
Yeah.
Let's say it together. It's a good movie for young kids.
It's a good movie for young
young
kids.
kids,
Yeah.
yeah.
Not for 30 or 40-year-olds.
Right.
Or
It wasn't,
NBA
it
junkies,
wasn't
right?
made
Yeah.
for us. It
Or-
wasn't made for us.
yeah.
I still wanna give it a shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should.
Oh, it's
I
worth
will,
it.
I will, because I have
Yeah.
HBO Max, so I can just watch it at home
You
whenever I'm
should.
free.
And that's even the better thing. You didn't have to go out to the movie theater and spend money for it.
Yeah, right.
You
I was
might
pretty
need
happy when I saw it come on there.
yeah. You might need to close your ears real quick.
Okay, I got
Okay,
you again.
real quick. Okay. Well, I gotta say, I loved how they added my boys Rick and Morty in the movie.
Yo,
Yeah.
the cameos
Yeah.
that were
Yeah.
that was the best part of the
Yeah.
movie. for me.
Literally.
The
Yeah.
cameos were
The cameo.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh my.
what the Jim Carrey character, the
The mask, and then they had Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they had Game of Thrones,
There's
the
no-
White Walkers,
yeah,
and,
the White-
and the
They also had Jack Nicholson's Joker too.
yeah.
And just big cameo. It was basically, well, I don't want to make fun of it, but basically from other critics and my friend Kyle Burns, of course, it was a WB commercial.
Yeah. It,
Warner
it
Brothers
was definitely a Warner Brothers commercial.
Yeah.
To where you're going to go back and watch all these other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the cameos were just amazing. Even the Matrix,
Yeah, they even had
Yeah.
the Matrix, and then
Yeah.
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what else? There's another one. Oh, Wonder Woman. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. But it was just a big Warner Brothers commercial.
Yeah, it was.
But I did like the CGI in the movie. I really liked the 4D definition, dimensions for the Looney Tunes later in the movie, and then the 2D dimensions in the beginning of the movie. But I like the CGI, and I got. Oh yeah, you can.
Okay, I was
Sorry.
waiting for it. Well, you
My
have
bad.
you have a message on YouTube as well. Would you like me to go ahead and
yeah,
read
of
it?
course.
This is from Doris Smith.
Oh,
I enjoyed Don Cheadle's character.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone else would have been better in that role?
Not really. I totally agree with you. Should I say on? Or should I?
No.
Okay. Well, Doris, I gotta say that I agree with you on Don Cheadle. I don't think no other actor could do his performance, because I gotta say that was the highlight of the movie too, because he was Algae Rhythm, and just the way he carried himself as an algorithm in the movie. I thought it was a great performance, and I thought it was kind of funny too.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, because even though Don Cheadle gave a good performance, and he's played in roles where he's been a horrific jerk, and that was good. I could see Jamie Foxx doing this role. I could also see little Kevin Hart doing this role
Kevin Hart.
because
That dude's in like everything.
Because Kevin is funny, and it would have been just, it would have been crazy to see Kevin Hart with his sarcastic, and his body movements and just playing that role. So I think he would have been really good as well. But Don Cheadle was a pretty good choice.
We have to agree to disagree.
Okay, we can agree to disagree. Hey, is that the first time that's ever happened on your show?
No, I've done that a couple
I'm gonna
times.
say, I think it's happened a couple of times at
Okay,
least.
all right.
Times.
Well, it's the first time off the bat.
Yeah.
Well, are you about to wrap this one up? You got a 5-star rating out of it?
Oh, out of 5 stars, I enjoyed this movie a lot, and I would probably watch it again. I would give this Well, yeah, I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mr.
What
Jones,
would you
what
give
about
it, Dad?
Okay, so with your 5-star ratings, can I give it a half a star?
No, you said there's no half a star.
Okay,
Just
I'll give
get to the point.
I,
I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's
See,
your rating.
I, uh, I would give it a 2 due to LeBron's needing some acting help. But I give it a 3 because of the cameos, the Warner Brother universe, and the people that they threw in. I thought it just was amazing. So I'll give it a 3.
All right, looks like I have something to look forward to.
Yeah,
you do.
it's a great movie.
You
It's-
do.
It's something enjoyable to watch.
Yeah,
Like
it's enjoyable.
A lot of movies I go and watch a lot of times when people recommend them to me is I try to go in with a big like open mind because I like comedy and horror movies. Those are like my favorite two genres. And then when it's something that's like I don't know, like more kid friendly as you would put it, as this movie will be, that's when I try to go in with more of like an open mind about everything. And plus, I thought the first Space Jam was pretty good. I don't know why the second would be any worse. You know what I mean?
right.
So I'm probably gonna watch it this weekend, probably on like Sunday or something.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're comparing it to the first Space Jam, you will be utterly disappointed.
Yeah,
Okay, that stands alone by itself.
yeah.
Okay?
Like you mentioned before the
Yeah,
show, it's
yeah.
it's its own movie during
It's
its
its own
era.
movie, right?
Yep.
But a couple things before we move on. I couldn't take Zendaya seriously as Lola Bunny. I just couldn't. I don't know. It just
Is
didn't
that who
seem
play?
right.
Is that who plays?
Yeah.
Oh,
She did
wow.
the voiceover.
Yeah. I don't know. I
You
thought.
know what? I didn't even know it was her.
Yeah.
But
I was surprised. Yeah. I mean, I liked it, but like it
liked
just it seemed kind of off. I don't know. I just.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked her voice. Her
I-
voice was soothing.
Yeah.
And it was caring at the times that it needed to be, and it was harsh. So I kind of liked it.
Right. But I all in all, I think it was a great movie to watch. You can catch it on HBO Max, or you can catch it at your nearest movie theater. But if you want to participate on the Jones Review, you can contact this number at 937-775-5555, or within the live chat of the WWSU 106.9 FM, Dayton's Right Choice, or by YouTube. And thank you for everyone who has been listening to the Jones Review lately, and I appreciate all the love and support. But now let's move gears and let's talk about Wrath of Man.
Wrath of Man. All right.
Wrath of Man.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. Who I gotta say he played a different type of performance in this movie.
Bailey, it looks like you're getting a call real quick.
Oh, okay. Let's get
Welcome, caller. You're on the Jones Review.
Hey, I was just wanting to call in. This is Ricardo. I had a question about Space Jam. I was trying to catch you before you actually got off of that subject.
Oh, what's the question?
Well, my question is if Kobe Bryant was still around, if they thought maybe Kobe would be a better representative for being the main character for Space Jam.
That's a good question.
That's a great
That's a
question.
really great
That's what when I first watched the movie, it came with the thought, me and my friend Jonah, we were like, what if Kobe was a better representation of the movie? Cuz I don't know, like I think it's a slippery slope in a way, because Kobe is actually one of the greatest NBA players of all time, right?
Oh yeah,
And,
Right.
yeah.
just it's such a tragic way how he passed away and everything. But I think that it's hard because when I'm not really into basketball as much as I want to anymore, but I would say that it's kind of a hard question because LeBron and Kobe are good, but
Firstly, I feel like Kobe would have been a good segue from Jordan to bridge into the Space Jam too, than LeBron did. Not saying that he did a horrible job. I'm just saying that I feel like it may have went smoother.
I think with how people feel about Kobe Bryant and how he's developed his character and charisma over the years, I think Kobe Bryant would have been excellent choice for this movie.
I agree.
In fact, you could have done one with Kobe Bryant, then done the third one with LeBron. But Kobe Bryant, I think there would have been a lot more love, and it would have been more of a critic success
Yeah, definitely.
if Kobe Bryant was able to do this movie. If
Because he was a really good father and everything, so he's
Yeah.
he has like that emotion, but
Uh-huh.
at the same time on the basketball court, he had one of the best mentalities out of any
Right.
NBA player that's ever stepped on the court. So I think he would have. Me personally, I think they chose LeBron James. Even when Kobe was alive, because they take years
Yeah.
to make to even create the idea of this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they chose LeBron James just because he's the face of the NBA. He's known right now as possibly the greatest basketball player of all time. Kobe Bryant definitely up there as well, easily up there. He's one of the best players ever. But I just feel like they already predetermined that and everything. And since LeBron James was kind of or is still the face of basketball right now, I feel like that's why they chose him. But I think Kobe Bryant would have been an excellent lead role for that movie.
Well, I agree. 100%. And just imagine if the storyline would have been somewhere where him and Gigi were playing together.
Yeah.
That would have
Oh,
been
yeah.
That would have been
so
really
That would have been
cool.
beautiful.
That would have been so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm down for that.
I would love to see that movie, honestly, because I think it would have been a
Well-
different tone, and I think it would have. I don't know. I think it would have paid homage to the first one more.
Yeah.
Because I see Kobe as it's kind of weird to say, like sort of like Michael Jordan in a way. Like,
Yeah.
About like his basketball mentality.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
could
the,
definitely
just
see
the
that.
way
yeah.
I just think I wouldn't say a better sequel, but it would be a lot more.
It would have been a better
Yeah.
sequel. There's hands down. It would have been better.
I would have probably
Yeah.
liked.
Yeah.
Kobe in more than LeBron.
Yeah.
I've grown up as a Lakers fan, so I would have definitely loved to have Kobe
Yeah.
in there.
And I kind of look at it. There would have been a rite of passage because it was Jordan, then Kobe, then LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I think it's that passing of the torch, whether it's in basketball or whether it's doing a movie like that.
Yeah.
So I believe that Warner Brothers really missed an opportunity of highlighting and having a great series, a great Space Jam kind of series.
a great franchise.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A great Space Jam franchise. I think the way if they went with Kobe, I think it would still be called a new legacy. But I think I like the idea that you threw out there. If it started with Michael Jordan, Kobe, and then LeBron, I think that would have been a great.
That would have been a great order
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Warner Brothers. Oh no, actually, okay. Well, I don't know. I would say Warner Brothers. They had a lot of missed opportunities, I should say.
Yeah.
Instead of taking advantage of the opportunities that have been given to them, of course, with Justice League, of course.
Oh, Ricardo hung up.
Yep.
I was going to ask him what he thought of it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, Ricardo.
Yeah, I wanted to ask.
Yeah,
him what he
Ricardo, if
thought of
you're
it.
still listening, you can feel free to call us back after our first commercial break, and we'd love to talk to you more. Yeah, so I was trying to say, hey Bailey, did you have any more questions? But
sorry.
oh no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
we're having fun, man. It's great.
Yeah.
No worries at all.
Well, anyways, let's get back to Wrath of Man. So Wrath of Man, I really enjoyed. I'm a huge Guy Ritchie fan, and just the way Guy Ritchie directs his movies, he directs it in different flavors of just storytelling and action, and the way he develops his characters, just character development in the movie is always well detailed. And I always like how he has the way, like the style of the movie is, just the screenplay and the way the movie plays out. It plays out amazing, in my opinion. But, what are your thoughts on Wrath of Man?
Well, I like seeing Jason Statham in a different kind of role than what he's used to. I like seeing that. Seeing him as a boss of a crime family, that goes undercover to find his son's killer. Um, I like that kind of role for him. Um, it played out very, very well. I think everything fit. The components of the movie fit. The structure of the movie fit. You knew, you knew once Jason Statham met the uh, the bad guy in the movie. You know, you knew that was the bad guy. You know how sometimes you look at a movie and you say, "Okay, that's the bad guy. We're going to see that he's
Kind of
the bad guy."
predetermined.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We knew that, so gave it away. But what Holt McAnally?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew he was a bad guy to begin with as
Yeah.
soon as I saw him. So, but I thought it was a real good movie. I enjoyed the plot of the movie. So, kudos to Guy Ritchie on this one. This is definitely one I would watch again.
Of course, without a doubt. I like the way Guy Ritchie, he just makes quality movies, and it just after each movie, I think his movies get better and better, just storyline wise and character development, and just the way he sets up his movies. I really like his movies, and they're just classics in my opinion. And but on that note, we'll come back to we're coming up on our commercial break here, so we'll talk about more of the Wrath of Man later on the Jones Review. So stay tuned, y'all.
Welcome to the Jones Review.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Jones Review here. This is B. Jones coming at you in the latest in entertainment news. Today I have here as my father. What's up?
What's up, man?
I love it.
I have my brother here, Scotty, who's my producer on the show.
Love being here as always.
Yeah. So let's get back to Wrath of Man. So, Guy Ritchie, of course, as I said this, he develops quality movies. And I love the actors that he puts in his movies and the actors and actresses and the storyline, the plot, and just everything. The action is there. But I also liked in this movie how Jason Statham is not his type of roles where he does his martial arts and he's one of of course he's a tough guy in all of his movies, but it was just a different take on his normal
tough guy.
Yeah, being a tough guy. And I liked that, and I liked how he played a different role, and he was a crime boss, and his feel, he was plotting for revenge, of course, of what happened to his son. But I just liked that feeling.
As any good father would.
Of course. Yeah, of course they would. But, I just...
Again, the views and opinions of me are not of Wright State University and its affiliates.
And WWSU, of course.
And WWSU.
Yeah, right. Got your dad on it, too. I love it.
Yeah.
He's protecting us. He's looking out.
Yeah, he's looking out.
Those are my opinions.
Yeah.
My man.
For sure. But yeah, it's such a great movie, and Jason Statham is a great actor, and I just liked how he stuck to his role as a crime boss, basically, and I liked how there was chapters in the movie too.
Right.
And it also liked how it explained why he's doing this and explained what the roles of the characters are in.
Right.
And they explain their own storyline, basically, and I like that. So, I would say I'm going to change the rating of this. Actually, I would give Wrath of Man a 4 out of 5 than a 3 out of 5, because when I think about it, this was a quality movie, and I think it deserves more than its rating, in my opinion. So I give it a 4 out of 5. Dad, what would you rate Wrath of Man?
Well, before I get into the rating, when you got old school guys like Andy Garcia in the movie, and Andy Garcia is one of the law enforcement agencies. I'm not sure if he's Alphabet Crew or if he's local law enforcement. I want to think he's Alphabet Crew, but knowing that Andy Garcia is in it, and Andy Garcia gives the green light. He's like, I'm gonna let you do what you do, okay, but if you can't get it done, then I'm gonna get in. So that relationship between law enforcement and the underworld, in a way, is prevalent. It's there, and that's one thing I like about Guy Ritchie movies, because he shows that relationship.
Right.
So I have to agree 100% with you. I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I thought the acting was great. Being a father, definitely pulled at the heartstrings, but that's what a movie's supposed to do. A movie is supposed to make you think, and a movie is supposed to get at you in certain ways of your personal life to where it affects you. And this movie did.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a great movie. I would watch it again in
Me
a heartbeat.
too.
4 out of 5 stars. It's one of the best movies I've seen all year.
Nice.
I agree.
Have you seen it?
I have not, unfortunately.
Oh, you
Man.
should, man.
I
It's-
know. I know I'm the producer of the show, and it's all entertainment, but it's just like, I'm such a busy person. I don't have time to
I
watch
know.
much.
Scotty wears a lot of hats.
It's on
Yeah,
demand
true
though.
that.
If you want to watch it digitally.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I check
Yeah.
out a few things here and there when I have free time from your show,
Right.
but unfortunately I haven't been able to. You said it was Wrath of what was it?
Wrath of Man with Jason Statham, and it has an
Gotcha.
all-star cast. It has a
What streaming
Josh-
service is it on?
It can be on Xbox or I'm not sure if it's on Amazon, where you can buy it on Amazon, but
Okay.
it's on demand. and you can buy it at Best Buy at your local
I'll look
convenience
it up.
store. Yeah, but it has an all-star cast: Josh Harriet, Scott Eastwood, Jeffrey Donovan, Andy Garcia, of course, and
Laz
Les-
Alonso.
Laz
Yeah,
Alonso.
I gotta say though, I did like your comment, Mr. Jones, about having a lot of media, like it's meant to make you connected with everything. Because I spoke with Bailey about this video game I played. Remember, Life is Strange?
Yeah, Life is Strange.
That
We
is
love
one
that
of the only video games I've ever truly connected to where it's made me really think and base decisions off emotions. Because it's a game that you're meant to get connected to and control, get connected with these characters, and stuff happens to them, and you're potentially the one that caused certain things to happen, right? So like that, like for movies, I mean, there's a few movies here and there that can tug at the heartstrings a little bit for me, but like that game definitely did that for me. Like I didn't cry, but I was like right there. I was like, man, it's going.
Yeah.
My eyes are itching, right?
It's okay. It's okay. Hey, it's okay if you do cry.
Right.
But
That's like the only game I've gotten close to, or like any type of media, I would say that I can remember at least.
but isn't that what movies and
Oh, definitely.
and TV shows and like you said, video games, they're supposed to invoke some kind of emotion,
Oh yeah.
In you.
Whether they're meant to scare you
Right.
or make you sad or happy or yeah, definitely. I agree with you. I like that comment that you made.
But yeah, Wrath of Man's just a great movie, and you can watch it on demand, or you can get it at your local convenience store,
Convenience store?
or just regular store.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to make it cool.
Convenience store? Okay. All right.
I just had a little kick.
Pretty broad convenience store, man. It's very convenient.
I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. All right. Let me see which convenience store I can get this one at. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm just messing with you.
Like,
Hey, real quick.
Mhm.
Was it a Warner Brothers movie?
yes, It the Clown.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Are you
who
talking
made
about
it.
the original or the remake?
It doesn't matter. I just
Okay,
wanted
yeah.
to know if it was a
Yeah.
Warner Brothers
Oh yeah,
movie.
he was in the movie. Yeah, in Space Jam 2.
I wasn't
yeah.
trying to tell you, Scotty.
Yeah.
I wasn't-
yeah.
I'm
I'm sorry. It
That's
just
good.
popped up. I'm like,
No, it's fine. I'm gonna watch it. I'll
Yeah.
probably forget anyways by the time I watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it Sunday, so
yeah.
I'll probably forget by then.
yeah. So yeah.
I got something forward to look to if I,
Oh, yeah.
if I remember.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good stuff out. So, are we done with Wrath of Man?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna let you do what you were doing.
Okay,
real
so
quick.
so I'm 50 plus years old. So
You look good for 50, Dad.
thank you. I need to shred about a half a man from me, but I'll work on that.
Yeah.
But so I grew up in the era where on Saturday mornings you get your bowl of cereal and you lay on the floor and you would watch cartoons from 8 a.m. till noon.
Mhm.
And you had like Bugs Bunny, Roadrunner, Tom and Jerry. You had Fat Albert. You even had Mighty Mouse. You Popeye.
Yeah.
Things. And so when I was school age and we get home after school at 4:00, we had shows that I think were the catalyst to start a lot of the stuff that you guys grew up on and have evolved today. Cartoons like Star Blazers, like Battle of the Planets, like Voltron, Robotech. You guys are looking at me like, what is he talking
Yeah.
about?
No, I mean,
I haven't seen it.
Dad showed me Robotech, and I know what Voltron is though. So
Yeah, I'm looking at him like, man, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey, all you old school heads, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys remember those times.
I do have a little bit of relate to you a little bit because on Saturday mornings they would have Yu-Gi-Oh on. I don't know what channel it was. I think it was one of the local ones here in Dayton.
I think it was
it was WB.
Yeah,
what's
wasn't it
CW?
CW.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
WCW or
Yeah.
something. And no, I would wake up on Saturdays. That's the only place I knew. Like as a kid, I was like 6 to 8 years old watching this, and that's the only place where I knew to watch Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid.
Right.
So I relate to that a little bit, just not all the
Okay.
shows. When I was watching cartoons as a kid, I was watching stuff like Regular Show and Mad. What else? Amazing World of Gumball. Obviously,
Adventure
SpongeBob.
Time.
Adventure Time,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, Adventure Time was a pretty good one. Like,
Oh yeah.
even
Without a
as
doubt.
an adult now, like that's one I could. I feel like I could. Still
It's
go
a
back and
great
watch
show
that.
to still watch.
Yeah. No, that was a really good
Yeah.
show. Like, I feel like anybody can connect with that as long as you're like open minded with how you watch TV or movies and stuff. Because it's obviously a kids show, but it's very interesting. It's been a long time since I've watched it, so I can't comment way too much on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know as a kid, I loved watching that show, and it's something I feel like I could go back and watch.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. This
Yeah,
is your
you're,
show.
you're good, Dad. But I gotta make a comment on like what happened to the quality of shows.
I
Like,
agree.
with our generation,
And video
Dad's
games.
generation, just storytelling wise, just even if it was a kids show, like they still had great characters that we still know and love, like Regular Show, Adventure Time, Batman, and what else? Superman and Jackie Chan, The
Mhm.
Adventures, and just
Dude, they had a
Libre.
great Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar
show
the
on
last-
Nickelodeon.
yeah,
that was
Avatar the Last
great.
Airbender.
They had the Adventures of Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson was a crime fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, so with all of that being said, okay, one, you have to tell your favorite cereal, your bowl of cereal, your favorite bowl of cereal, and
Man.
you laying on the floor eating your cereal, watching TV. What are your top 5 cartoons you could watch on a Saturday morning?
Bailey, go first. I gotta think.
Uh,
I'm putting you on the spot, bro.
Man, wow. I just remember I think it was like WB every morning. I think we would have breakfast or something,
Right.
or cereal, Honey Nut Cheerios or something. It would be like Legion of Superheroes, what else? Jackie Chan Adventures, Batman the animated series. No, it was the Batman. The
Batman.
The
Okay.
Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where he
but-
was the younger Bruce.
yeah, and he had that like classic
Right.
look and stuff. I remember that show. And what was that other one? It was like a wrestling type show. I forget what that show was, but I just remember. Oh yeah, I think they had Static Shock too.
Oh,
I think- And,
Yeah, this Static Shock. Yeah.
yeah. They had like so many shows Saturday morning, and just it was such a great time. Like just
So those would be
Yeah.
your 5.
well, I really didn't have like because I have a lot of them.
Just
yeah.
Okay.
just pick 5 that you could lay there in front of the TV eating your bowl of cereal.
I would say Ben 10, of
Oh,
course.
I forgot all about
I remember that
show.
would come
That's in
on.
my
Ben
list.
10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben
that's-
10.
That's
Such
a
a
good
great
one.
show.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, always on Nicktoons.
Right.
Bailey's stealing my list I made in my head.
We would see that. Well,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
That's
right.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, because we would watch that on Cartoon Network at night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network. Go ahead.
Yeah. And what else? Batman, the Batman or Batman animated series. Or no, I think it was just Justice League. I think we just watched Justice League.
Yeah.
And Justice League Unlimited. And I don't know what other ones. I don't know. I'd say those were my top 3.
Okay.
Top 3. Okay.
That's
Okay,
all-
so
that's
you
all I
3.
got.
I'm
Yeah.
sure the other 2 will come to you in a
Yeah.
second.
Now, let me think here.
Come on, Scotty.
I think my favorite cereal would have to be Frosted Flakes.
Frosted
Really?
Flakes. Oh yeah, that was my
That or
favorite
Lucky
cereal.
Charms, either one.
Yeah, Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes and Lucky Charms, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my shows I'd watch, obviously, when I think of Saturday mornings, I think of Yu-Gi-Oh. That's like what came to my mind first when I was
Yeah.
talking about it earlier, right? So Yu-Gi-Oh, I would watch the Bakugan anime. That
Oh,
was really
yeah.
good. That was really cool
Yeah.
because like when you play it in real life, it's just a little ball, and then in the game it's like these big monsters and stuff. I thought that was really cool. SpongeBob 3, obviously, every morning on
Right.
Nickelodeon, it was always there. Big Ten. Ben 10, excuse me. I was saying Big Ten football, right?
Right.
I was like,
That's my
I was
football
like-
brain coming out here. For those you don't know, I'm a sports guy, but Ben 10, excuse me. And then last, man, there was a show I used to watch, and I do not remember the name of it, and I can barely remember it at all, but I remember I watched it all the time. It was on Nickelodeon, and it was like Pup Cop or something, or it was like this dog. Kind of looked like Snoopy, but like bigger and buff, and he was like a crime-fighting dog, kind of. He was kind of like a vigilante, kind of.
Was it the dupe? Or I think I know what you're talking
Man,
about. Oh, was it? Did he have a black shirt?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know the
yeah.
name of it, but that I loved that show as a kid, and that would.
Yeah.
I know it's a weird show to have at number 5, but I remember I watched it all the time, and I know I liked it as a kid. So those are probably my 5, and it has to be with Frosted Flakes, and you have to put sugar on it.
Yeah.
Sugar on the Frosted Flakes makes it better.
There's sugar already on Frosted Flakes.
You gotta put extra sugar on it.
Dude,
You
you
gotta
gotta
put
go
extra
and
shit.
Oh my god.
It makes it good. You
You're
eat
gonna
one
rot
bowl
your
of it.
teeth out, man.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
So
Oh, wait, one more thing. Also forgot Generator Rex.
Generator Rex.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you explain that show again? I think I
It
know
was
it.
like when he he had like nanites in his body, and he like mutated his arms into like robotic. Like just
I
weapons and stuff.
I think I've seen the commercials. I don't know if I ever watched the show, or if I did, I just didn't actually like watch it. I just saw it.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Dad.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah.
And you still got to come up with one more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one more. There was like another one.
You want to think on it?
It was like regular show or Adventure Time. I
Regular
didn't really.
show's an evening.
I
show,
didn't. I
though.
didn't watch that like normally like how I used to watch it. But I think there was another one. They come out with like Nickelodeon or something for Saturday morning. I think it was Power Rangers. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Power Rangers is a good
That's
one.
a good
I
one.
Yeah.
I didn't think
Yeah.
about Power Rangers. That was a
Yeah.
great show.
Okay. Which
SPD is the OG
SPD?
one.
Right. SPD was your guy. Yeah.
That's the OG one.
You're right.
Without a doubt.
That's not the OG one.
I mean, the OG one's the classic one, but that's my OG.
No, that's
SPD.
your OG one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not the
Not-
real OG one. Okay. I'm sorry, I had to school him for a second. So for me, Captain Crunch Berries
Okay. That's good.
with almond milk and Justice League and
Okay.
Justice League Unlimited. Is that one or two?
That's that could be one or two.
Okay, so Justice League Unlimited. Oh, no! Don't do this to me. Voltron.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Voltron with the lions, not with the cars.
Oh wait,
So
they
there
have
was-
Voltron with the cars.
Yeah, they have Voltron with cars too.
Oh,
Okay, where the
Huh.
cars connect and they make the robot.
Hmm.
But no, Voltron with the lions.
I'm starting to I think I'm starting to remember that, but I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about, but not 100%.
Battle of the Planets. Okay, I've named. Yeah, Battle of the Planets. So I've already named what.
didn't you
Three.
used to watch Captain Planet?
No, I was never into Captain Planet.
Oh.
Never into Captain Planet.
Hmm.
Then, to feed on my adult side, I would watch the Boondocks.
Oh, yeah, the
yeah.
Boondocks.
Gosh, the Boondocks is such a great show.
Yeah, the Boondocks, and then
Oh, who was the person that voice acted as one of the kids?
Regina King.
Regina King. She did both of them.
She did both. That's
Yeah.
She did
right.
Riley and
I always forget their names. The
Huey.
characters.
Yeah,
Riley.
Huey.
Riley.
I
and
knew
Huey.
that person, whoever it was, did both.
Yeah, she
And
did
then
both of them.
Rest in
Great.
peace for John Witherspoon for
Yeah,
Granddad.
yeah.
Or Grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granddad was so good. So good, man.
You always pull out that belt.
Yeah.
You got like, gosh. It was
Right.
great. I loved that show because,
Yeah.
as a kid, I think it's more of like our generation.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
it is.
You stay up
Mhm.
past the normal Cartoon Network
Right.
time. You just stay up laying in your bed, ready to just waiting to fall asleep.
Yeah.
And you see the Boondocks and Robot Chicken and all
Yeah,
this
Robot
stuff.
Chicken.
So I grew up
And
watching
Family
some of
Guy.
that too. Family Guy,
Yeah.
American
Right.
Dad.
American,
Yeah.
You're right.
So
Right. Yeah, Cartoon Network definitely had the racier stuff on after Justice League
Unlimited
came
after
up-
Toonami,
Yeah,
they
after
had
Toonami.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy, it was like
Completely
Cartoon
different
Network
channel.
for adults.
Mhm.
Yeah, literally.
But
Yeah, literally.
also, I gotta make a shout out for Rick and Morty season 5 because I would say it's one of the best seasons so far.
See, I got to get into that
Yeah,
because
it's a
Rick and Morty would be my fifth one.
yeah.
I've tried. I just don't care for it, unfortunately. It might just be because I watched it when it first came out. I watched the
Yeah.
debut and everything. I watched 3 to 5 episodes. I don't know. It just the comedy wasn't there for me, in my opinion. But I understand why people would like it though.
It gets better after that.
I
Like,
assume
I-
so, but
yeah,
I
know what you mean.
me
though.
personally, I never give it a chance after I watch like the first 3 to 5 episodes, which I know you got to give a show a chance after it develops more,
Right.
etc. But I understand why people like that show.
Mhm.
Me personally, though, not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rick and Morty got me hooked when I watched the episode where I guess Satan was running his own little thrift shop.
Oh gosh. Okay, apparently I have missed out on a lot on the show.
Yeah.
Satan was running his own little thrift shop, and what was it Morty's sister
A summer.
Summer went to
Yeah.
work for him, and he was casting spells on all the stuff in the thrift shop, and they were doing like horrendous stuff to people. It would do something good for you, like give you a whole bunch of money, but then the downfall is that you would drink it all away or something like that. And Morty was taking the things and fixing them and getting rid of the spells on them.
Yeah.
That's the Rick and Morty one that got me hooked.
Yeah.
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 But if you check out season 5, Dad, there was an episode where they're making fun of Hellraiser and Transformers. It was just funny. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to say Transformers when I was growing up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Yep.
The movies were amazing.
Yeah.
The older ones.
I like the older
ones.
movie.
The
Like
older
fir-
ones
yeah.
are great.
Yeah.
But yeah, we grew up on a lot of great TV.
I think both of you said earlier, it's just like I know Bailey mentioned at least like a lot of the new stuff is just like, what is this? Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know if it's just like us getting old, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. but-
I like we're us getting older. It's like TV's actually like getting worse
Mhm.
because like I see all these video games come out. Like for example, I'll just throw out one of the biggest game creations ever, Call of Duty.
Oh.
The last good Call of Duty I played was probably Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3 was pretty good, but I didn't personally like it. But Black Ops 3 was probably the last actual good one made, but my personal opinion, Black Ops 2. But and then after that, it's just all remakes and, oh, let's remaster this because so many people loved it. Not let's actually make something good. And I feel like they try to do that with a lot of TV and movies, right?
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
is
they're
making
just
remakes.
trying to give us
Yeah.
that nostalgia thing, and then we see it and we think it's cool, and then we're done with it. You
But
know what I
just-
mean?
The way Cartoon Network is doing it with their remakes is it's
Copycats, maybe?
copycats, but it's more towards kids though.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot more childish than how we used to like it. And sorry, I gotta also say this. They announced the Dead Space remake trailer
Oh, yeah.
recently. But yeah, I just had to say that. real
Yeah.
quick. But it just I don't know what it is. It just I think it's like the CEO of Cartoon Network did say that it's towards the kids than young adults and
Yeah.
adults basically, and of course there's Adult Swim, but it's just not the same how it used to be.
It's all a nostalgia factor
Yeah.
for
Right.
us.
It is because I remember
Mhm.
as a kid, my parents would say I would be listening to music, and my parents would say, "That ain't real music. That's junk."
Hmm.
And now I've said that to Bailey.
Yeah.
That ain't real music. That's junk.
That's how I'll probably
it's
be in a
just
few
the
years.
evolution of things.
Yeah, exactly.
And how things are, the time and place for it. We're always going to think things were better when we were kids, or things
Yeah.
were better.
Everything
when-
was like new for us and
Right.
everything.
Exactly.
It was new for us, and we got to see that thing grow.
Yeah. What's up, Ryan Henry? He hit me up on my Facebook.
So, but yeah, it was just that nostalgia thing, of course, and just us growing older, and we just see just stuff that's younger than us, and we just see it as not as big as
Bailey, we're getting old, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Hey, it's a blessing to get old.
yeah.
When you get to my age, you're going to realize that a lot of people didn't make it to where you're at. So it's a blessing to get old.
Yeah.
So
Right.
embrace it and enjoy it.
I just turned 20 a few months ago, and I'm like, it hit me. I'm like, wow, I'm not a teenager anymore. Like, it's crazy. It felt pretty good, though. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. It felt pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. And then once I hit that 21 age, everything changes.
Yeah,
Yep.
the only birthdays that matter are
September,
your
baby.
September
milestones.
8th.
Oh,
September,
milestones.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to do something big for that.
Vegas
Of
trip,
course.
right?
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
Trying.
have to see.
I'll get Mr. Jones for you, Bailey.
But
Yeah.
you know, it's good life, you know. So, but yeah, we're gonna have to talk about gunpowder milkshake soon. But we are coming up on our commercial break, so we will come back with more of the Jones review.
All
on
right.
this amazing episode.
All right. Back at it.
Back at it.
Welcome to the Jones Review.
Hi, my name is Morgan Freeman. No, I'm just kidding. This is B. Jones coming back on the Jones Review here, and we're just about to, have a good time here. So.
Okay. Before we get into this next segment, I'm sorry. I guess I'm being a bully and commenting on your show.
There you go.
There was a young lady that did a promo for the show before. Her name is Morgan Freeman. So I'd like to give a shout out to her.
Shout out to Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
shout out to
Morgan.
Thanks for the
Miss
sweeper.
Morgan Freeman. Shout out to Scotty's grandma,
Penny.
His grandma. Penny.
Yep.
Thank
for
you,
hanging out.
Penny.
Shout out to everybody on my Facebook listening: Sharon, Dave, William, Katie, everybody that's tuned in, Brian, everybody that's tuned in. Thank you.
Everybody on the radio and
Yeah.
on YouTube. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yep. And also shout out to all the people who have been watching my show on Instagram.
Yeah.
Thanks to Aunt Doris, Sergio, and my boy Sergio, and of course my friend Delvin Williams, and
Delvin.
Yeah.
Delvin. Yo, you need
On
to
to-
fix that camera. I'm not in,
yeah, my bad.
not in the picture,
I
dude.
know.
All right.
Sorry. Okay. But yeah, shout out to everyone who has been watching my show.
Okay, so I've done this before.
Yeah.
Because shout out to Wittenberg University, Wright State Radio, because I was a DJ for Wittenberg University,
Yeah.
and I would do my own hip hop show.
Nice.
And
We got a DJ set out there that you could use.
oh, dude,
We got
I'm
a
all
board
about
out
it.
there.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I could put together a show. I could put together the old school.
Might have to
hip-hop
invite
show.
you back here to do one sometime.
Hey, and I just wanted to mention to the guys that rode with me, Herm Allen and Eric Hills, we would go put that show on, and we had a great time, and we enjoyed the time. Those are some of the fondest memories I have of Wittenberg University. So shout out to Eric Stevens. I'm sorry, Eric Hills and Herm Allen. They're professionals. You know,
Awesome.
they're probably at work right now.
Yeah. Hey man, they can catch the after show
Cousin
on
Miles,
the
what's
YouTube.
going on, man?
Cousin Miles. But let's if you guys want to participate, you can call this number at 937-775-5555, which is 4 5s, or you can participate by live chat on the WWSU 106.9 FM radio station, or by YouTube. But anyways, let's do Gunpowder Milkshake. So, you can watch this movie on Netflix. This is a Netflix film.
This-
What are your thoughts on it, Dad?
I just want to jump in. Yo, this is like John Wick at a woman's point of view of it, where the heroine is a young woman who's had so much trauma and disappointment in her life, and she's an assassin, and she also has a moral compass. And this movie, the action in it, sometimes hokey, but it's really good. I liked it a lot. I definitely liked it a lot. It's Netflix original. It was great. There's some great actors in the movie.
Got Karen Gillian, Lena
Lena Headey,
Headey.
who played Cersei in Game of Thrones. Michelle Yeoh, who was in Crazy Rich Asians. And then,
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah,
Paul
so-
Giamatti is great in every movie that he does because he's a jerk. and I love Paul Giamatti.
Angela Bassett.
And
Bassett?
man,
Yeah.
come on, you better get that right, dog.
Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
Bassett.
Angela Bassett, bruh.
My friends
Come
would
on,
make
you gotta
fun
get
of
that right, man.
My friend Della would be like, "Oh, here you go with
Yeah, you blew that one, man.
Poppyisms.
Yo, Angela Bassett played Tina Turner. Angela Bassett Angela Bassett's like 63 years old, looks like she's 40.
Hmm.
She's beautiful,
Yeah.
and she's a great actress.
Of course.
Great actress. Um, who else is in that movie?
Carla Gringo.
Carla Gringo. It's
Yeah.
Madeline.
Yeah.
Who played the young girl in it?
Freya Allen.
Freya Allen. She's amazing.
She's also on The Witcher, by the way, which season 2 is coming out soon.
What else has she been in?
Freya Allen.
Yeah,
I don't know. She seems familiar though. 'Cause,
I want to say she was in a movie with The Rock
let me see. Let me
because
click on this up.
you know her by her hair. She has this beautiful, long flowing head of hair that's kind of curly and stuff.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say it's black people hair. It's beautiful. And it's beautiful. It's natural. It's beautiful.
She's been in Third Day, Into the Badlands, which is a great show. She's also been in The War of the Worlds and Captain Fierce and Christmas Trees and Bluebird.
Yeah, but this young lady, she's going to have an amazing career as an actor. And this movie kept my attention.
Hmm.
It was fun. It was I would say it's empowering.
Yeah.
It's beautiful to see women step into the roles that are usually dominated by men and showing that they have that power and have that strength to be the hero and to take on the bad guys, which the bad guys are men, and take care of them. And it was good. It was like a John Wick with women cast, and I thought it was great.
It was a great movie. I enjoyed it, and I liked how it was a female cast, of course, and I liked how it really showed that women can also do that too. And I like the aspect of it, and I liked how they can be women John Wicks, of course. And I think they did an amazing job with that.
Well, we couldn't do it if it wasn't for a woman.
Yeah, that's true. But we came from women. So,
Right. So
yeah.
we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So hats off to them. I like seeing Leanna Headley in a different role besides Cersei from Game of Thrones, because I despised her. I don't want to say hate because hate's a very strong
Greatly
word.
disliked.
I greatly disliked her.
There you go.
And to see her playing a different character that was likable, was really, really good for me. Because I think sometimes we get caught up in people's characters
Yeah.
and we see them only as that character.
Yeah. Don't seem as like
Yeah.
human, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, like, I'm going to bring sports into it like I always do. Like when you watch a lot of games, right? Like NFL, NBA, you see all these players and you say certain things about them. It's like, well, they got a personal life. They got this, they got that. And you see them on the court. They might act a certain way on the court or the field, but they're a completely different person off, right? And that's how it is with the movies too.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, you gotta think about like when I don't want to say judge somebody by how you interpret somebody. You gotta take out the outside, things. I guess, life in general. I guess you gotta take that into consideration too.
Yeah. I remember hearing stories about some of the actors that play in the soap
Yeah,
operas.
yeah.
Somebody sees them on the street, and let's say they're a bad person on the street.
Yep.
They'll call them by that name, and they'll be so emotional about things.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That at times it's led to almost physical violence. You have to see people that this is a role, this is who they play.
Yep.
But
exactly.
But their performance invokes so much emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really, we got to be able to
Differentiate.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Because I it's not like I do the same thing, but at the same time, you got a couple instances. Like for example, you said you did like before you watched that movie, correct? you possibly interpreted them as a certain way until you watched that movie. Is that what you said?
What you talk about?
That one lady.
Oh, well, the beautiful thing is I've gotten older and I understand.
Yeah.
that it's a character and stuff. But I liked seeing her. I liked seeing Leanne Headley.
You just enjoyed the different role.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
seeing her being a diverse, her acting skills are diverse. Because Queen, seriously, did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
I've watched a little bit of it.
Oh
I haven't
my
gone through the whole thing.
gosh.
My roommate from freshman year got
You
me to watch a
guys,
few of them.
You guys,
I know.
you
I'm like,
you are missing the most epic, and I'll go
Yeah.
on the record for saying this, the most epic series of a lifetime. Missing it, except that last season, because that last season was trash.
I heard.
It was so
I
trash.
heard the ending to it was
Yeah.
very
Oh my God.
disappointing.
Yes.
I've watched like the middle of it. I think.
Uh-huh.
I remember one episode I watched where they were like fighting in some snow area or something.
Mhm.
I can't really remember too much. It's been 2
They
years
were
since
probably
I've watched
fighting
it. And there were a
at the
bunch of
wall
like,
or north of the wall. Yeah, because that's where the snow.
I think it was north of the wall because I
North
think it
of
was
the
like
wall.
there was like an
They were
ocean,
fighting
like water
with
near it.
The wildlings.
Yes, I think that's what they were.
Were they fighting with the wildlings, or were the White Walkers invading them?
I think it was the White Walkers invading them because I
Right.
remember they were at like some type
They
of
were trying to
camp
get
thing.
They were trying to
Yeah,
get the wildlings.
that's the episode I saw, and I saw the one after that, but I can't remember it.
And see, that's at the end of it. That's when the Night King looked at Jon Snow and he did this,
Yeah.
and all the dead rose.
Yep.
Man, that was scary.
Like no, that show, I'm like, man, this is really good. I should get into this, and it's just like with my time, I just never did.
Uh-huh.
And it's just I really wanted to get into it because I've heard so many people say how good of a show it is, and I just haven't been able to invest my time into it, unfortunately. And it's like I'm one of those people that's like I like to fall asleep to watching TV, right? But I don't want to like start watching a show like while I'm trying to sleep because then I'll get into it and not sleep, right?
Right.
Or if I do fall asleep and I wake up at like a certain part of the show series and it's like a spoiler, like I missed like 10 episodes in front of that because I was asleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I try to do it in my free time, which, unfortunately isn't too much. But no, like I said, I've only watched a couple episodes of Game of Thrones, but man, it looks like a really great series from what I have seen.
It is. I did watch. I keep forgetting. I did watch season 1 of it.
Yeah.
And it was pretty good.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
season 1 gave you the story,
Mhm.
gave you laid the foundation for it. But
Yeah.
but I'm sorry, I got us off topic. So-
No, you're good.
so-
You're
so-
fine. I
so
should
let-
probably finish a Game of Thrones though sometime. I've been meaning to watch it.
Throw it on the review, man. Throw it on the show.
No,
sometime.
not yet because I
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
like.
not saying that. I'm just saying in the future. Down
I
the road.
got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I wanted to, but I didn't fully watch it yet to get my thoughts out there. But wait, have you? Sorry for going off topic, but have you watched Westworld at
See,
all?
you've been telling me about watching Westworld.
It's a good show, actually.
And-
It's
and-
really good.
I think when I get some time,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. See, I just remember the network Crackle.
Yeah.
Okay. So I watched. I've been watching a show because they came to Netflix.
Mhm.
I think, yeah, called Startup.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Startup, and then right now I'm on Hulu. I'm in the second season of Snowfall.
I need to check that out. I don't know. It was kind of boring for some reason. I don't know
Well-
what it was.
Well, I think
I didn't like the actors in it too.
I think for you, and this is me as your father, I think you like that action and you want that bang right out the gate. You need that you need that excitement. You need that thrill to begin, and you need to ride that throughout the whole movie. I know that sometimes when these shows try to set up the foundation because they're trying to get to that action part, that bang.
Mhm.
A lot of people lose interest, and it's not only you; it's a lot of people that lose interest. So I know for me, at my age right now,
Mhm.
I can sit and watch and give you time to let it develop and develop and develop. and see what we got, and give you 4 or 5 episodes. If you haven't developed it by the 5th episode,
And this show isn't.
I'm
from-
out. You know,
Yeah.
I'm out. You know, I'm wasted. I'll never get this time back. I'm out. but yeah. So I've been watching those shows, and so they've been kind of time consuming.
Yeah.
But
for
they're really good.
I mean, I love the the FX shows or the FXX shows.
Uh-huh.
I really do want to get into Snowfall because it was on my top watch. It just like the beginning was like really like I was really like forced myself to watch it because I'm like, this is such a great show, and you know I got an Emmys and everything. It's just really slow. For
Well,
me.
it was directed and produced by the legendary late great John Singleton,
Oh.
who was also the director and produced Boys in the Hood
Oh,
with Ice Cube, Cuba Gooding Jr., and Morris Chestnut.
wow,
Now that's
a classic
a classic.
for sure.
That's a classic. That's how, that was a great depiction of how life was at that time. That movie was true, and it's I won't even say it's a cult classic. It's a classic. It's a movie up there because of the realism with that. So that's a great movie, and God rest John Singleton's soul. John Singleton has done movies like that told the truth about things instead of making something look good and glamorous to sell tickets.
Right.
John Singleton was a man that believed in the truth.
And he was telling the story.
Yep, and he told some great stories. So
I respect that.
okay,
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
No problem. But yeah, anyways, let's 5 minutes. Okay. Well, let's finish the review for Gunpowder Milkshake. I would give this a 3 out of 5.
Oh, dude, why so hard?
No, I mean, I wasn't.
Why you hurting me, bro? Why you hurting me? I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 because the cast was awesome. They were top. They were it was
A-list
the top-
actors,
right?
Yeah.
They're A-list actors,
Or actresses, I should say.
and it was a good movie. It was gritty. It was grimy. But,
I did like the suitcase scene where she had the little suitcase.
Yeah.
and just holding her own suitcase.
but I enjoyed it immensely. I enjoyed it so much I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
See, I think for me that says a lot.
And it's a new movie too.
Yeah.
So it recently
Yeah,
came
so-
out.
I know Netflix should be kicking you back some royalties or something like
Yeah,
that.
right.
because-
Seriously, I've been
kicking
watching a
you
lot.
something because
Bailey
I did
always
watch
shouts
the-
out Netflix every
Yeah.
show.
I
And I'm
watched
like, I don't
the-
have
giving
Netflix yet.
love.
Yeah. I watched Resident Evil Infinite
See,
Darkness.
I'm like this close to getting a Netflix membership just because of him. They
Really?
should pay Bailey.
Yeah, they need to pay me.
All right.
Well,
Remember Netflix?
Netflix. If you're out there, sponsorship would be great.
Netflix,
Yeah.
Hulu, Disney Plus.
HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO
Amazon
Max.
Prime.
Amazon
Yeah,
Prime.
Yo,
We'll get you those connections in the
holla
future,
at your
man.
boy right here, Bailey Jones. Holla
Yeah,
at
right?
him.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Right.
But yeah. Oh, also, I got to highlight, Dad gave me and Scotty these cups, these Jones Review merchandise cups. So
Those mugs are dope.
they're awesome. So thank you, Dad, for giving me this awesome gift. So
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Jones. They're awesome.
Hey, you guys have put in so much hard work in producing Bailey. It's been amazing, and I am really, really excited about what the future holds. So this was just a little token of my appreciation, and I also wanted to get it out there that we're going to be doing some Jones Review merch.
Hey,
sure.
you heard it
That's the
here,
plan.
man. That's awesome.
Jones
Hey,
Review.
look,
I'll be repping.
you have to have multiple streams of income. So
Yeah.
Jones Review merch is coming.
Of course. But But yeah, there's a lot of new content coming out soon. I gotta say, I'm really excited. This is all for the DC fans who like the animated movies, but they're coming out with a Injustice animated movie,
Ooh.
which I'm really excited for.
So
Yeah.
the Injustice League is now getting this animated movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's that good of a storyline that they make comics and a movie now.
Okay, so give me part of that storyline right now.
Okay. So basically, for Injustice, it's based off a video game. The way the video game started with the story in the comics, basically everything's normal. We're in this universe where just normal Justice League, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, and Martian Manhunter. It's normal Justice League, but all of a sudden, the villains plot a scheme to fight the Justice League. But Joker, he has a different motive to have to pick a fight with Superman. So he basically manipulates Superman with the Joker gas or laughing gas and thinks that Lois is Joker. And Superman was just, he was doing some, I don't know, just laughing gas got him thinking about something else and made him kill Joker. But in his eyes, it was Joker. But in Lois's eyes, it was Superman.
It was really Lois Lane.
Yeah, it was Lois Lane. And actually, at that time, Lois Lane was pregnant with Superman's baby and took her into space. And that got Superman really, really bad. Next thing you
This
know,
sounds very different from
This-
like,
it
yeah,
is.
this is
It is really. Yeah.
This is real dark.
yeah.
And-
This is real dark.
Next thing you know, Superman super speeds to that prison where Batman is talking to Joker,
Okay.
and it just he breaks down the door.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, it's a grimy scene. Superman kills Joker.
Dang.
That's where it goes crazy. After
Yeah.
that.
So Superman goes off the rails
Yeah.
completely.
Literally,
And I can see that.
Understandable.
I can see that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
and just
That's deep, man.
All
Well, that
hell
sounds like
breaks-
something interesting to get into at least.
Yeah,
So if
yeah,
you're looking for a nice
definitely.
series to hop into, that sounds pretty
Definitely,
nice.
but you have to be prepared. You
Yeah.
have
you have to be
because
prepared because it
watching this dark Superman.
like
Don't show
he's
your
really
kids,
dark.
right?
Like he changes himself. Like he's like, I'm not gonna take.
Kind of
this
shows
mess
more like
anymore.
human
Right.
emotion,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
More
Mhm.
than that like superhero style.
Yeah, definitely not the Superman we grew up on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, very dark take on Superman.
Right.
So. But yeah, it was. I gotta say, Injustice is a good series, and I kind of clown on Batman for this for taking them 5 years to
Yo,
beat
yo,
Superman.
dude.
But
How can you clown?
because
That's my
it,
dude right there.
because
You
that-
see, I'm wearing the T-shirt.
it
That's
was-
my dude right there.
that it was
You
so
gonna
bad.
clown on Batman.
It was so bad to the point Batman even had to contact himself from a different universe. That's how bad it was.
No, that's how smart Batman is.
Well,
That's how smart Batman.
I think we're gonna have to
Yo.
have another episode of the Jones Review with both these guys for like an hour and a half debate on this,
yeah,
or this will go on forever.
Right.
of course. But it's just a great time on the Jones Review. But I had to
As
talk
always.
about and also there's a Free Guy coming out soon with Ryan Reynolds. It's gonna be a great movie, of course. And Snake Eyes, I'm gonna see that soon. And Black Widow came out, and The Suicide Squad, which I'm very excited for. So that's gonna be a great movie. And then of course there's gonna be Netflix exclusives and Hulu exclusives coming out, and I'm excited for Marvel's What If coming out soon. And Marvel Studios just said that it's gonna be canon in the MCU,
Yeah.
and I'm excited for that. But just everything coming out, I'm excited for. And there's a lot of stuff delayed, of course. I'm sure they're gonna come out with it soon. But anyways, I know time is coming, but it's time to close the Jones Review for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode with my father here today.
It's been amazing.
It's been
I love
a
this
great
episode.
time.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
It's been awesome.
Yeah. But thank you everyone for your love and support, and thank you for watching the Jones Review on today's episode of the Jones Review. And I hope you guys had a great time. It's always good, positive vibes here, and we're gonna make this happen. So
Have a good weekend, everyone.
have a good weekend. Take care. B Jones signing off.